Oh, Delhi Capitals fans, you must be happy.
What is the Manchester United score? Because that's the only thing you're watching, not Delhi Capitals.
No, until the last 10 minutes I was watching the Delhi match. Now my attention shifted for obvious reasons. It's a big match United are playing at Old Trafford. But I'm trying my best to keep my eyes on both the matches and be updated as much as possible. There's a little shift of interest, but regardless, I'll have to be watching both the matches very closely.
You don't have to.
And there is, I've got skin in the game now. There's Delhi DC also have.
Unlike Sudhar.
No skin in the game.
So, and it's
only way. So we are not journalists. So the only way we can have a skin in the, we're not players, not former players.
We're just YouTubers.
Yeah. So the only way we can have a skin in the game is if we consider ourselves fans. If we let go of that also, then
I've got it in 3 sports. The skin in the game, if you look at it: chess, TT, and hockey. These 3.
So will you only come for the day we do chess, TT, and hockey?
Which is never. Then I can't come.
Why? We did chess.
You do chess like
he does one chess video every day. This man, and he says we never do chess.
We do, but then see now. Also, I was also shifted. Focuses between this and the Grand Chess Tour that just finished. India put up a good show. Yeah, but 4th, 7th, and 10th, still in a strong field.
Okay, Delhi Capitals.
187 for 9, that's where RCB have finished, contrary to what all of us had thought as far as predictions go.
Did you guys do prediction?
Yes, we did predictions.
I predicted about 217 if I'm not mistaken.
I went with 209.
I predicted 190.
So you're actually closest.
Yes.
Oh, very close.
Yeah. So, but even the 13-run margin.
190.
190 said, okay, my bad. So very close to Siddharth, So he read the pitch much better than we did. But
how do you know it's pitch? Maybe give credit to your bowlers. What if
they pulled things back? By the way, speaking of the Delhi bowlers, they were going there was this time in the RCB inning they were going at nearly 10 and over up till in fact the 7th, 8th over. You were looking at good 200 runs easily being posted because after the loss of those 2 wickets as well, it wasn't like. They lost momentum. They ensured that the scoreboard kept ticking. Kudos to Rajat Patidar, by the way, his 4th 50 I think in 5 matches now. So he's really been the man in form. If there's something to do with the uptick in form that RCB have seen, maybe besides the Virat Kohli, he too should be getting credit.
Achha, I want to know because you said you're happy with Virat Kohli's strike rate now, everyone?
Very good strike rate. Great strike rate.
No, because Harshit was like, I don't care about how many runs anybody scores.
I will still not.
I like the strike rate. So by what you like, this is good enough then?
See, I will look at it. I will be, let's say, I won't be reading too much into it because with your wicketkeeper batters, both of them, and with Virat, they're playing in different positions altogether, so it tells you very little. I don't know what I'm getting into. It's like it's subscribing. It's subscribing for something. I don't know how the concerned player will be playing when it's a situation where he doesn't have field restrictions. What will the approach then be? Which is why I'm subscribing for something I don't know about. That's my worry.
Opener number 3 is hardly any difference, and your wicketkeeper also, I told you, will play same position. They're going to be batting number 5. Nobody is going to bat 7.
Only Rishabh's batting 4-5. Sanju's only batting.
But Rishabh is only playing.
Yeah.
Rishabh is playing. He is batting 4-5. Everything is known. I'm coming back to Virat Kohli. Since you are of the opinion that all I care for is strike rate and not runs.
No, runs also. Volume
of runs. Rohit by saying, no, you said so what? At least the
we were talking about the World Cup then, and World Cup, I was happy with those 40s and...
So in T20, in ODI, you're fine with 40.
But again, what do I comment on? Again, it's like saying if Kuldeep was to bowl out of his 4 overs, 2 overs in the power play, let's say, and if he was to get whacked, am I be then,
will I be judging? Why not open with Yashasvi and Virat?
You could look at it. You could. But would you want to do that?
Matthew Hayden
suggested by the way.
I have a question for all 3. Who is out of the 15 that got picked? Now we can't look at beyond because now it's picked. And everyone can. Who is the best Indian opener that we have right now? You've seen the IPL? Who is the best Indian opener?
It's Virat by that.
Basis form, Virat.
So
Basis
should
potential,
then he be the
Yashasvi.
first person to be the opener choice? Now you've selected the 50. See, the debate whether he should be the opener or some Abhishek Sharma or whoever, that though is done, right? Because now 15 has been decided. So now only thing we can debate is the out of the 15, who are your best openers? So if you had to pick on form, who's opening for you? Who are your two openers?
Just on form, it is Virat.
No, who will you open? You will
Who's
look
the
at-
second person?
Virat and Rohit.
You will open him Virat and Rohit and make Yashasvi sit out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rohit Yashasvi.
Rohit Yashasvi.
I'm not reading too much into IPL.
Arey Baba, but now I'm asking about opener.
No, I'm sticking with that. I'm staying
आगे
with
अब you said कि position का issue है तो अब तो मैंने बोल दिया opener कौन होगा?
Virat.
So your best opener
number
right
three.
now.
Virat number 3.
But just now you only say you are not happy with how he bat. We don't know.
But it's not going to happen ultimately.
We don't know. You're the choice. What happened?
If it were to be left to me,
I'm asking your opinion. You're
then
chairman of selector.
then
the captain,
I would have
coach,
had then I
everything
would have
put
had
together.
a Rinku in the 15. Then I would have had
Arey, now of the 15 is done. Harshit, I said if the 15 had not been done, then I would ask you 15.
No,
I asked
even
you your
then.
15 now when the 15 was
Even
not done.
then, even
I
then.
asked you your 15 or not when 15 was, and you picked your 15. But now 15 is done. Now I can only ask about 11. 15 is done.
Even
Your
then.
11. Who are your openers?
Virat number 3.
But you were the one who was saying I don't like
He
Virat
is
at
in
3, it's
form.
an unknown.
He is-
So you have a
but-
choice to open with him.
But then I
Rohit
don't
and
know
Rohit.
how him and Rohit also will be as an opening pair. I don't know
So you will
about that
sacrifice
either.
the best opener because you don't know how others are doing.
He could be
but
the
you'll
best
sacrifice him.
But he could be the best opener for his franchise. But can he be the best opener for the Indian team? We don't know. We don't.
What will change?
How many times? No, it's by that logic. Then we backed players who did well in the Indian kit, and regardless of the IPL that they've been having, you've given a backing to them, right? So you go back to that logic. Simple as that.
No, I'm asking now, who are your two best openers? In your opinion, who are your two best openers? You've picked a 15. Now you have to play the two best. Who are the two best openers?
Notwithstanding the IPL, Yashasvi, Rohit.
No, why not withstanding the IPL? Okay, T20 cricket also.
Yeah.
T20 cricket, you think Rohit has better numbers than Virat opening?
I'm not just looking into.
So what do you want to
See,
look?
if it were to be just
You're not
stats,
looking at T20,
if
you
it
don't want to
were
look at IPL.
if it were to
What do
be
you want to look
stats,
at?
then we would have had a different Indian team altogether.
Arey, it doesn't matter. I'm
Right
asking.
now,
So what are you
right
going to
now,
look at? What are you
right
going to
now,
look at?
you're looking at sentiment. Right now, you're
I'm
looking
not looking at sentiment. I'm saying who are your two best openers right now?
Rohit Yashasvi.
Rohit, on what is the yardstick that Rohit is I'm asking you the better, is a better opener than Virat in T20 cricket? What is you'll have to have some yardstick. What is the yardstick? T20 eyes, IPL, something to you'll have to give enough.
So I'm just looking at Rohit Sharma, the batter for the Indian team. In bilaterals, he's been good. Again, you add T20 World Cups over there, the numbers change.
No, okay, even if you look at bilateral, they never Virat would have opened. He doesn't open much.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll have better numbers. You want me to take out those numbers?
They could be good. I am not casting a doubt
that's
over
why I'm
Virat's
asking, who's
numbers.
the best opener?
But knowing his style of play, knowing the way that he approaches the game, it's a new approach that we're seeing from Virat in the power play this time around as well. It's an aggressive approach which has seen him prop up his strike rate multiple times now, I would say, and in comparison with the previous seasons. So for those reasons, Virat, I will have continued to bat at number 3. We just the other day were talking about how his approach had changed, and probably this was something that was communicated to him in those 2 innings that we saw from him against Afghanistan, where once he danced down the track and lost his wicket. The other time also was 15-20 runs.
But you said at number 3, I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm going to get with him. We have not seen. So if he's performing so well, and you are so, I mean,
because I'm not willing to sacrifice. See, Rohit Sharma regardless starts. Unless we are obviously then taking the debate somewhere else in terms of having a change of captaincy.
I'm not taking the debate in it. You have to.
I am saying, so Rohit has to start, that's a given. Am I willing to sacrifice a promising young Yashasvi Jaiswal for what Virat Kohli offers right now, the answer for me is no. I will not sacrifice Yashasvi. I want to see what I get out of a left-hand, right-hand combination. I think it's
why should a Virat Kohli sacrifice for everyone? If
how is he sacrificing?
Because he's the best opener.
Why doesn't he open for India then? Where was he the
That's
last
what I'm
1 year
saying.
in the garb of workload management? Anything happens in this country.
I'm asking you now. So that, by the way, Rohit Sharma also did. A lot of times he's been injured.
That's what.
So my point is, if today there is a best opener, if he is the best opener, if he says I want to open, will the Indian team open with him? They won't. He will have to sacrifice to bat at number 3. I'm sure if you ask him today, he would want to open in T20 cricket. But he will not get
But
a
does
chance
that
to
bode
open.
well for India? I doubt.
Well, you were the one who raised the doubt that I don't know what I'm going to get with him because he's number 3.
Yeah.
So why sacrifice the best opener? You may not look at numbers, but for me, that's the only thing I can look at, whether it's IPL or international. He is by far the best opener.
That logic of looking at numbers in IPL is I think a matter of convenience for all of us then, including the selectors. They selectively looked at numbers, selectively not looked at numbers.
I'm saying if I'm looking at IPL, I'm looking at international, I will have to look at some numbers. Now I'm looking at all numbers. I can't make up a decision just because I like Will Jack's face, so he's the greatest player on the planet. I'll have to look at his numbers, no? So whether it is a Virat or a Yashasvi or a Rohit, I'll have to judge them by some numbers.
So you're saying you're sacrificing Yashasvi for Virat?
I'm not. I will answer my question. I asked you. I'm saying who are your 2 best openers right now? You've picked a 15.
Yeah.
Who are your 2 best openers in that 15?
Rohit, Virat?
Okay.
No, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to actually put Virat at the top of the order. But the problem with that then is I'm potentially messing up my middle order by putting a Rohit down there. I know.
Okay. Let me hear. So you're basically trying to fit Rohit Sharma then in.
You have to. You don't have a choice because he's the captain. I can't drop him. I cannot drop him.
You can't. So you're trying to fit him actually.
Somewhere.
So the fitting Yashasvi is not an issue. You will play him.
I will play him.
Fitting Virat is not an issue.
Not
you
at
will
all.
play him.
Not at all.
So it's only Rohit that you'll have to fit somewhere.
No, absolutely. You have to fit him somewhere because if you go by recent form and if we keep saying we're taking IPL as a metric, then last few games Rohit has looked
Terrible.
woeful.
See, for me, the 2 best openers right now, Virat Kohli, Yashasvi.
Correct.
And I'm going to look at IPL and international because I'll just have to look at form, right? And I'm looking at form across the 2 best openers that India have in their 15. If you're just going by the best openers, are Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. Yashasvi Jaiswal. Now that begs the question: then should Rohit play at number 3? Maybe then. Like if I'm a Virat Kohli, I'm going to say, listen, opening, I have the best numbers. I'm getting the most runs at a much quicker strike rate than both of you put together. That is Yashasvi and Rohit, and getting even more runs. So I want to be batting at the position I am good at. Now it's up to you. The Indian team can then either go with Rohit, Virat to open, in which case Yashasvi I think then will have to sit out. And then would not be an issue because then you will play a Dubey or whatever, right? May not be an issue. Or then you say, okay, let's go left hand, right hand, and the 2 best openers are Virat Kohli, Yashasvi Jaiswal, and then Rohit will have to bat at number 3. Ideally, if you're just and this is my argument on merit.
Yeah.
On merit alone, this has to be the.
Yeah, but
I don't know. But if we were talking about, and I'm saying this openly, that I had issues with the way Kohli would approach spin. I think watching the way Rohit has approached spin in recent games, I know what it is I'll get from Virat at number 3. Majority of his international career, he's played at number 3 for India, even in T20 eyes. I'd rather have him there because Rohit, my good God, 2 games now, and I'm again going by, if we talk about fan perspective, I remember how he was batting in those 2 games against KKR. It was terrible. Sunil Narayan made him dance in the first game. Varun Chakravarti made him dance in the second game. And both times around he looked hopeless.
Listening to you guys, have we reached a situation now where we're trying to fit in our captain?
Yes. We reached that situation the day we recalled him. Because I know people were talking about, his intent in the World Cup. But intent in the World Cup, he was batting at a strike rate of 130. 130 strike rate, that is,
which is okay, good in ODI cricket.
Good in ODIs, but does it translate to T20s?
No,
it doesn't. We've seen enough players do very good in tests, very good in ODIs, but struggle to make that kind of an impact in T20s. Ben Stokes, best example.
Right.
And Ben Stokes, by the way, has played match-winning knocks in World Cup finals. I'm still not counting him as a great T20 player. Rishabh Pant, best example, struggle to have that same kind of an impact. It's okay. Not everyone can be an all-format player. And with Rohit, what worries you is that sadly, T20s, if you look at bilaterals, his numbers are perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But World Cups
And
IPL. World Cups. No, World Cups in particular.
Yeah.
In IPL, he still had a few good seasons. I don't recall him having one good T20 World Cup, except 2007 where he was batting in a whole different position.
Exactly.
So you are fitting in your captain.
Yep.
Talking about fitting in, how does David Warner come back and fit into Delhi Capitals? Only because Pant is out?
Yes, and more so if I'm him, I'm looking at this. If I'm rather his partner, his opening partner, who didn't make it to the 11, basis the fact that Warner was there, I'm a little aggrieved. What has a David Warner done in T20 cricket recently to be
My
rubber
point
stamp?
exactly. If I'm a Prithvi Shaw, I'm also pretty
Peeved.
upset.
Yeah,
Very
absolutely.
upset. Because I don't think as a batter, I've had any worse of an IPL than Warner has.
No, I've had a better IPL because I've had 2 impact knocks.
Yes, exactly. But I'm saying, okay, I was just being nice. I mean, I've not been that bad if I'm Prithvi. And I don't come back. And see, this is no matter what, people may like it or not. This is why I say coaches make a huge difference. And I'm sorry to say, but Australian coaches have always stuck for Australian players. They always have. And somewhere down the line, Indian players become the easy target, even though the fact is that you get to accommodate more Indian players than overseas players.
Correct.
I'm sure you could have accommodated a couple better overseas player instead of David Warner.
I mean, you
And
brought in
even got a Prithvi in.
you accommodated Kumar Kushagra in the 11 basis. You could have bought in Prithvi and had him open up top. Would it have made that much of a difference? I don't think so. I don't understand this need to have David Warner there all the time. He's basically there for reputation, and that reputation has also been waning for I think 4 years now.
2 years.
Yeah.
Especially
That's
two
why I'm
last
saying.
2
So
years.
what is it that he did? He just comes back.
Yeah. Just on reputation.
Purely.
No, but that
Purely.
reputation has also taken a beating a long time ago. SRH dropped him as captain as well as a player.
That's why I said 4 years, because again, you had him being dropped in that COVID leg.
21.
21.
22 he was bought for Delhi Capitals.
He
but
did
he
okay.
did well for the Delhi Capitals.
Yeah,
One of the
yeah.
leading run
23, 24 is where
Woeful.
he's been absolutely bad.
23 was runs, but at a very, very low strike rate.
Yeah,
Which
because
was
again,
his main problem with SRH also.
Yeah.
correct. Captain also last year, remember?
Yeah, he was the captain.
Now तो he's like 5 रील बनाना तो हमारे लिए एक मैच में लगेगा 5 रील
But yes, that's
But they don't need him to make reels. They have enough
Social media
people,
managers.
yeah, to make reels for them. And anyway, the reels he makes, he puts it on his own handles. He's increasing his own fan following. Yeah.
He hit a 6, but then he was that.
Okay, let's get back to the match. I want to talk about a lot of things, but I guess match has started. We'll have the post-match show and
that.
plenty of time to talk about everything. But yeah, quick word. What's looking like? Delhi.
I had predicted an RCB win.
I had predicted a DC win, and I'm kind of sticking by that. I think the conditions are good. I think they just need one good partnership. The problem with RCB, if you look at it, yeah, their openers didn't contribute that much, and even the lower order. Swapnil got out cheap. DK was out for a duck. That is the problem. The pitch wasn't the issue.
Let me see the batting order of Delhi and see if they can chase that. Even I'd be very surprised if pitch is an issue, and even if it was slightly an
So
issue.
scroll slightly up. Let's look at the numbers. Why I'd gone through it. Look at RCB's numbers. Every single one of their batters, on average, 140, 160, 160, 150, 207. I don't think the pitch is an issue. I think they throw away the wickets.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Plus, in Chinnaswamy, it's never been the case. And small ground, even if, let's say, slightly issue, it'll get better by the time
The dew
Delhi
comes
are
out,
batting now.
yeah.
So, pitch should not be a problem. Now, I want to look at the Delhi batting and see if they can. So, they've got an Abhishek Purell who's had a good time. And
No. Abhishek Purell.
Last match
knock
was
was
good.
outstanding.
Yeah, last knock.
So that's what I'm
last
saying.
was
He's had a
very
good
good.
time.
But he's
Nearly
had a
200.
So I've got a man in form in Abhishek Purell, and I've got a Jake Fraser McGurk, 2 men in form right now, and I think
Correct.
this partnership is going to be crucial. Shea Hope, mixed bag, Kumar Kushagra, you don't know. Tristan Sub's been good, bad, but yeah, most times good. Akshar, okayish with the bat. Oh,
It's very 50-50.
it's a 50-50 game, I agree.
Yeah.
Also, why do they not bat that deep? I don't understand. How is it that you are playing 4 bowlers? Because you've got a Kuldeep, Rasik, Mukesh and Ishant. Khalil has been impact subbed out.
Yeah.
How is it that you have 4 bowlers batting in your 11 when you're bringing in the impact sub? Where are the batters? I don't understand DC's logic here.
And RCB.
I wasn't expecting Warner firstly to be the impact sub.
No, who else would have come as a batter?
Perhaps a Lalit, because that's happened in the past,
Lalit has not
and
succeeded
because
in that.
Purell anyway gave you runs. You were looking to give him confidence. You opened with him a few games. If there was belief in the fact that he has potential of being a good opener, then you got your answer in the previous match. So all the more reason for you to have stuck to him and probably had a Lalit or somebody then come in as you've seen in the past. That was my expectation.
I mean, why
Well,
is
you have
Virat?
to fight every time.
Virat Kohli, as always, wants to fight.
More importantly, how has he not gotten banned yet?
I know. For all the
No, you got
celebration.
50% fine.
Oh,
Last time.
Crimea River, 50% fine.
50% fine. And they were appealing for a catch and an LBW. Both absolutely were not
Leg
on.
before.
No, leg before they would have opened.
There was a bat.
It was bad. That's why it wouldn't
And also
go
for a
forward.
catch. They were appealing for both.
Yeah, because if there was no bat involved, then leg before, bat involved, catch.
So this much. I mean,
This
Virat
match was
and
what?
Siraj, the problem.
What was this
I mean,
match?
Virat was saying, but didn't it miss the bat by this much?
It didn't.
So
It's
clearly
quite
hit
clearly
the
the
bat, then
issue.
it bounced off the deck, and it was fielded.
I mean, that was a bad.
I mean, Virat, Siraj, RCB, that trio of DRS dismissals, they are the worst of the lot. Oh, and that is another Jake Fraser-McGurk special that we are looking at it.
As I'm saying, DC look favourites. I think RCB will be a little bit frazzled right now.
They will be a bit.
I think it's a 50-50
It is a 50-50 game.
I think
Because I don't
it depends
trust
on how-
DC's batting.
It depends on how well Fraser McGurk does at the top of the order.
Yeah.
I think if he gets them some quick runs, then
Then I
See,
think Crystal Stubbs will be the
between
key.
the batting and the bowling, it's the batting that has given DC much more confidence than the bowling. Bowling today did a very fine job.
Today,
So
Delhi
it is a
Capitals-
total. If Delhi don't get to this total, it's totally on the batters and it'll be their fault. This is a match for the winning now. Yes, they've
But
lost
no
an early
RP,
wicket.
No RP today.
Yeah, no Rishabh Pant.
No Rishabh Pant.
Today, Delhi tried their damnedest to ensure RCB get to 215 or 220.
4 catches dropped.
4 catches they dropped.
Terrible.
Imagine. Even Jake Fraser-McGurk dropped one, which was very embarrassing. He tried to backpedal.
No, that was just in stuff.
Okay, anyway, we
stuff.
have to make predictions. You
I
are
had
going
gone
with
with RCB.
RCB. You are going
DC.
with, but not as a fan. What do you think is that?
Not as a fan, I would say 50-50. It's the fan and DC which makes me feel that DC are winning
It's
because
50.1.
Or
because of
51.
course you take Rishabh Pant out, that batting weakens on paper, which is where it becomes 50-50 and you've lost an early wicket. Jake Fraser-McGurk is the key. The longer he stays, the more that hope quotient increases. The minute he gets out,
Plus, you have a hope.
there's a big percentage change over there. So he really holds the gap.
Okay, I'll balance it out. Even I think it's a 50-50. I'll balance it out. I'll go with RCB. Then we're balanced.
2-2. Yes.
2-2.
2-2. Indeed.
I know, but at 50-50 because today their batting is that they've lost a Warner. It's a bad decision. No Rishabh Pant. So it's a 50-50.
Anyway, in this, in our workstation, where is it balanced? It's overwhelmingly RCB.
That's
Okay,
true.
let's take a couple of questions before we wind up.
Rakesh Bhushan saying DC investing in Porel and CSK in Rizvi. Is it out of compulsion or promise that these players have what wrong Harshit favourite Ricky Bui did?
Just one of those unlucky players. You've seen a Jagadisan not being treated very well by another franchise. You've seen an R. Sai Kishore.
CSK, take the name now.
So, yeah.
Listen, Jagdishan was woeful even for KKR. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't think that was entirely
So-
on CSK.
No, but
there have been plenty
his
of-
woeful form came afterwards.
They could have looked at Ricky Bhui today.
What right did Ricky Bui do?
Also, in case
But
you're wondering why
again,
it is-
and I didn't add much in the Prithvi Shaw thing when Prithvi Shaw's name because I have seen it all. If it doesn't get more chances,
Prithvi
I'm
Shaw
fine.
to Mumbai Indians.
I have seen enough of Prithvi Shaw and I know what you're getting.
Al-
Yes, he's a hit or miss player. Simple as that.
Prithvi Shaw,
doesn't
Mumbai
guarantee
Indians 2025.
Doesn't guarantee
Could happen.
anything. He could have had the same score as Warner did. If Warner got more runs, could have been for him as well because he doesn't guarantee anything, as I said.
Also, if you're wondering how does a Porel gets backed, just answer the question which state he plays for. Enough said.
Enough
I mean,
said.
there's not saying he's a bad player, but there's no way a couple of performances batting at number 7 makes you good enough to be batting at number 3. Sorry.
Yep. So, Ashish, the Virat can intimidate bowling attacks in T20 World Cup. Feel Virat is best as an opener, and that goes Porel.
As I said.
Bye bye. See you. Match end.
Ashish Dhar says Virat can intimidate bowling attacks.
Yeah, that's what I.
Feel Virat is best as an opener.
Yeah.
That is true. Asad is saying United 1-0 down.
Harshit.
Yeah, they
No
are.
wonder
They are.
he's-
He's combined both Harshit and Sid. Harsid.
Harsid.
Delhi is 2 down.
Delhi 2 down,
Delhi's two
United
down.
1 down.
See, you were telling me I picked RCB. You were saying,
Is it too late to flip?
yes, see,
Is it too late to flip?
No,
no.
it's gone. It's done.
No, I asked, is it too late to flip? You said no, so I'm flipping. RCB.
You
Yeah,
can.
I told you.
Yeah, I have a weird feeling they're bottling this.
Yeah, I mean.
Why do I back your teams, man? What is the point?
I know.
Okay, bye.
Bye. See you.